Detroit's going to have a new brand, a new name, and they're trying to tie all these different people together. And these people are coming from Grosse Pointe, these people are coming from all over the place. And not to say that that's wrong, but the point that's wrong is when they come in from the suburbs to occupy the spaces that we are in currently, only to displace us so they can promote their business as if we was never here.
I'm back. Darnell Small, owner of the Tangerine Bistro Lounge, 237 Joseph Campo. As you remember, I've been in litigation since last year, April. I'm back today, May the 17th, 2015, to give you an update. I come down to my place May the 15th about 6 o'clock. I get a call at 5:30. There were sheriffs. There were, I'm not exactly sure how many, but there were close to like 4 Wayne County sheriffs and about 8 to 10 Detroit police officers around my place. There were 2 court officers from the Wayne County court. I get a phone call by one of my employees. We had a birthday party scheduled in here, some executives from MGM, and he said that we have a court order to leave. Called my attorney on the phone as I was proceeding down here about 5:45, because that must have been 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock. I was on my way down here. My attorney called. We were on a conference call with the individual who works for the establishment to please hand the phone over to the court officer or the sheriff. The court officer refused to talk to him. He just wanted to have a conversation because, to my attorney, there must be some type of miscommunication based on the serving of the eviction, because it said non-payment of rent and it went back to 2014. I am not, we have been paid in full right now, up to date. Every month we paid the rent, even though we have been interrupted to stop being able to pay the rent by doing business, by people calling the city saying we don't have a license for people, entertainment license or a cabaret for people to perform or dance. We've still been paying the rent. This is about the 3rd time they attempted an emergency eviction. It worked this time. The plaintiff, which is Atwater Brewery, but it shows that all the money, it was acknowledged on the paperwork that it's went into escrow. Finalized, we have been in case evaluation by our receiver. The court appointed a receiver, Thomas Ryan, to evaluate the case. They made, it's 2 cases. One was the damage that has been going on to us all year. The second was for the possession. Put an evaluation, he put a number on it, we accepted. He put the number on it, and you have 28 days to pay. And they also put in there, which we kind of disagreed, but we agreed to accept. Evacuate the premises in 90 days. We accepted. So we've been approached to our attorney to evacuate immediately, and they would pay the money immediately. And my attorney's position is you're going to pay within 28 days, according to the court. Move out of the premises. Couldn't remove my stuff. I had to leave. They changed the locks. It was embarrassing. It hurt. I have clients that was booked here for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had one party, was over 100 people standing outside trying to get in, and my staff had to explain it. What can I say? And you know, it was a birthday party for a lady, which I apologize, an executive over at MGM. She decorated the place, wanted to have her birthday here. Corruption of the business and my credibility. It was, they came down, they had 5,000 people around the whole area, shut the streets down, blocked all the streets off. It was some event from Ann Arbor. I don't have the exact name of the event, that's fine. I know my neighbors were very disgruntled about it because there was nowhere to park. You had all the streets blocked off, you couldn't park. But my issue wasn't not being able to park. My issue was I was shut down, I was embarrassed, and I hurt and harmed my guests. I feel I've paid the rent in full for over a year, no matter how hard the times were when they were trying to disrupt my business by calling the city out to say he can't have a band playing or people can't be in their dance. They sent people in and took it to court if they saw a man or woman dancing. I covered my dance floor. I followed every rule. I covered my floor with furniture so people couldn't dance on the dance floor. It's like you dealing heroin or something when grown people are just, you know, having a good time. I followed the rules. paid the rent. I even accepted the case evaluation order from the receiver. So now I have an appeal. So now I can't pay my bills. I'm defaulting on people. I have to pay people back. I had 3 days booked in here, each day with an average of 150 to 200 people. You do the math. I have large deposits from people that I have to refund back, and I know I have damages that I have they have been caused by the disruption of my business. This is all set up to stop me from being able to fight. Unfortunately, some people say different things where they feel, you know, the city racism or whatever it is. I've never said that, but unfortunately I have to say, well, what is it? You decide that. But I'm talking about Atwater Brew. I'm talking about the people who back them up. Well, that's how they control the situation. They can be biased to each party. The money is sitting there. I have been, on the 15th, I was destroyed. I've damaged very bad, but I'm not going to stop fighting. And I understand why I'm fighting. I'm not just fighting for me. I understand as a Detroiter, African American, what I'm fighting for. And I, again, ask you for your prayers and your help. Obviously, as he said, it's not that nobody's mad. We're not mad because people from the suburbs come here, people from Grosse Pointe, people from Ann Arbor, but it's such an entitlement in the way things are being done to people who are already here. And what it does, in addition to what he was saying, the facts, we can come in and take over. You know, it's like a hostile, and we're not afraid. We're gonna take over in front of the people who are already there.
Just remember one day that one man could change the world.
And so whether it is bombing Black Wall Street, whether it is destroying the dignity of those who will seek to better themselves within the bounds of the law, or whether it is intimidating Darnell Small and other African American business owners in the city of Detroit, I want to put everyone on alert and say, wake up. We must fight back. We must organize.